Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Syed and today we're gonna do something different. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm heading to interview one of the multi-millionaire businessman in Dubai. He started in Dubai with absolutely nothing and he made fortune in Dubai. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover his life, how he got in Dubai, and let me also tell you something. He is also a real estate investor. He bought many properties in Dubai. So there are some properties he bought and he lost his wealth. Not wealth, I would say. He lost, like in couple of investment, he lost the money as well. So at the end of the day, we're gonna get to know from him how he made in Dubai and how he invested in Dubai and how he made money in Dubai real estate. So the motive is to let you know like how Dubai is operating, and we're gonna discuss on COVID as well, how the business was in COVID and after COVID restrictions, how the business is right now. So I'm very excited to interview him. His name is Mr. Hiranand, and he does trading in rice. So he trade rice from Dubai to he supplied to many other countries. So stay tuned, guys. So guys, we are in his office right now, so I'm gonna just go and meet him and we're gonna start the video, so follow me. Hello sir, how are you?
Hi, fine.
Pleasure meeting you.
Me
Good
too.
to see you. So guys, so finally we are here in the office, and today we're gonna talk about Mr. Hiranand's life, how he started from Saudi, then how he started his life in Dubai, then we're gonna talk about Dubai real estate, how he entered himself in Dubai real estate, how he started investing. So we're gonna talk about on his investment. Then we're gonna know about his life, and he's gonna give advice to the youngsters how you guys can operate your Dubai. Then he's gonna talk about his business. So tell us about your life.
Well, my life basically, I started my life when I was only just 16-year-old. So at that time, I found my father has a lot of liabilities, especially he was, because we were, migrated from the Pakistan to India. So we were having some shortage in our funds. So that time, my father never used to tell me, but I used to understand from his the body language that there's some problem is going on. So I was trying to ask them that is there any problem. So they were just avoiding, just to, to not to just headache the children, or not to just bother the children. So this is was a starting point when I felt my father has some kind of the problems. So in my mind I was thinking that I will do something for my family, for my father. And I had six sisters together with me, all were unmarried at that time. So I requested my father to help me to get some this job out of India. Sister-in-law, my sister, this cousin sister, she was in Kuwait, and she gave me the opportunity to come in Saudi and to join their office. So they had office there earlier, they're working. So I started basically from there. So I was working under them, and they were paying the salary of the 600 dirhams normally every month. And that salary I used to save a lot, from that salary, because I knew the value of the debt, but what the debts I have on my father, So I started saving entire salary just to clear my father's debts, So my main priority was to clear my father's debts, because that was my dream first, to clear all the debts, So we got the good opportunity where this we had one very old building laying in India, so in which the bank has asked us to offer that building to set up their this banking system there. So that was a turning point of our life. So from where I get some boost, at least from the bank salary. I mean from the bank, this
Rent.
the rent. My mother father will be secure, and we don't have the much, to think about them. So that is why, this I took little bit risk, to quit the job and to start at my own way, So from the beginning, I started in the rice business, where I started, this buying the rice from India and
I
selling to.
have a very quick question to you. Like, what came in your mind that you need to get into rice trading? What was your like how you get got into the rice trading?
Well, it is a very good question, because when I was in Saudi Arabia, when I used to see the rice was coming to the government to government level, so then I started, to thinking if I am giving this rice to the individual, this traders, so I can do some good, business for that one, So I started, the finding the traders there, and I started offering them the rice, and it was very difficult at that time to find a right miller or right exporter from India, because those times were, something, the businesses were not open properly, So anyhow, I managed to get some of the exporters from India who offered me the rice, and that I offered to the local traders in Saudi. So now my entire this loans were basically cleared, because what my father had the loans, all the loans were cleared. So my this I become little bit, uh, I mean, the strong enough,
You're a free man to
free to do something, yeah, to take a risk, I become free to take a risk, for the further,
Yeah.
point from where
So
time
since
it's on.
you were doing okay in Saudi,
Yeah.
you started as an employee and you were getting 600 riyal salary. Then you got this bank lease stuff. Then your family sorted. Then you got into the business, started rice trading. When everything was going right, what made you come in Dubai, and what was the reason? What you were looking for?
Well, I just because from getting the success from the Saudi, I thought to explore myself more, in the business. Where I found the other opportunities, I was traveling to the Dubai and I was studying on the market slowly, because I'm the businessman. I need
Yeah,
to check all the market. So I used to see the markets also here, and I used to see the varieties which are running in Dubai. On that behalf, I came Dubai and I started, making a setup in Dubai, So this was my initial, this starting in Dubai, where I found a lot of, the rices coming, and the higher varieties of rice and some middle varieties. So all the rice, all kind of the rice was coming in Dubai, because Dubai is an international market where the rice was also being re-exported to the other countries, So that is why I thought, this coming Dubai, I can, increase my business, because Dubai is a market where the goods is reshipped to the other markets, So that's when I found, this goods is being reshipped to the other markets. That means, it has a big, I mean, Dubai is a transit port basically.
Yeah.
So where, here the rice is coming and it is shipped to the other countries like Pakistan, like Afghanistan, like the Iraq or Yemen or the some African countries. So these were the markets where the rice was going, this.
And let me tell you guys, they if they want, they can shift to downtown with a nice Burj Khalifa view. But these traders, this businessman, they don't want to leave this place because they feel like this is the place, where they need to, like operate the business from here. So you're connected. You're sitting with your other business friends. You're sitting in the market. So it's easy for them to operate from here. But though, if they want, they can go to Burj Al Arab, Burj Khalifa, but they still like to stay here. It's a very interesting point.
Yeah, because this is see this market, where the consumers are, most the customers are coming. They are known to the people. People knows here, and the customers are coming directly here. And we have the two very good, these points here where the Abra stations are there. In this Abra station, the entire material is loaded from here to the Abra station. From the Abra, it is going abroad to the other countries, So this is another good point here in Dubai. So the most of traders are coming in Al Ras area. So it is very important us to stay in Al Ras area, because the trader knows very well this area,
Yeah.
and it is easy and convenient for them to ship the goods from this Abras to the other countries. I mean, where they live, where they came from, so
Yeah.
they can load this entire material from here. So that is why we prefer to stay here,
Yeah.
and this is only the reason, this main reason.
And I wanted to ask you, like, how you started in Dubai and how Dubai, like supported you in terms of your business. So if you can just tell
It
us.
was very easy here, because the paperwork is very easy here. So whatever your rights are fully protected here. So that is why you feel always confident in doing the business here in Dubai. So this was the main, this basic thing where I got some strength to the business in Dubai. And slowly we expanded our businesses. We were shipping to us to the African market. We were shipping to us to the Pakistan market, the Afghanistan market. So initially, this some of the good, this there was a chance where I got a very good opportunities from the Pakistani this importers, where they had that time they were having some shortage of the rice. So I was the only supplier to the good supplier to them, to give them the maximum quantity of rice, and I was supplying to them blindly, and they were paying me also in the payment system was also very good. So this way make me much this confident in doing the business here.
What made you come to Dubai real estate? Like, since you are already doing a business, you're happy with your trading business, you know your business very well. So what made you to invest in Dubai real estate?
Well, when I came in Dubai, I found that we should have some our own home together
Yeah,
here.
that was the idea.
That was the idea,
Yeah.
because I need to. We had a money just to I wanted to have my own home,
Yeah.
so where I can stay and where my family can this stay
You
for the
can
longer
provide
and
a house
provide the
for your family.
housing and offices to
Yeah.
my family, to my children. So this was only initial stage where I wanted to have my own properties here, and Dubai was very much open to the real estate. So that is why I got some good opportunities, good properties at that time, where this the the prices were very good, and I was comparing those prices with the Indian market. So I was finding the Dubai market was cheaper than the Bombay market or the Delhi market. So I thought, why it is the Bombay is so much high and Dubai is so much cheap. Why not to invest here?
If you
Yeah.
even look at the current market,
Hmm.
even if you compare with Dubai and Bombay market,
Yeah.
Dubai is still
It's still cheaper. Yeah, it's
still
still
is
cheaper. Yeah.
on the low price.
Low price and the quality is
The
better.
quality is better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you see the towers, the quality of the towers, the quality of the area, India,
And you don't feel like you are buying a property in a different country. When you're buying a property here in Dubai, it's like you're buying for your life. It's not a leasehold property.
Yeah.
When you buy a property, you buy for
Yeah,
life.
yeah, and the basic thing is that Dubai is freehold. They are giving the freehold properties. It's as long as you. Yeah, but there was a time, because you are never perfect in the life. There are the time when I got also some of the investment were not doing well, and some investment I lost the money in those investment, and ultimately it was
I think
teaching
this
me.
investment we are talking about like before 2008,
Yeah.
when there was no extra account.
No extra account. Yeah,
Yeah.
there in the before in the beginning of the 2008,
Yeah.
when the properties were the some of the investments when we were doing it was not shifted to the escrow accounts.
Yeah.
So those investment were little bit from that time they were looking better, but later on some of the investments were not doing good, because some this the developers they run away from the market. So those were the period where we lost some money in the market, but we learned a lot of lesson, and the Dubai also this improved on this section.
From this part, then after that, when Dubai started noticing, like, there are things going on like this, then government, they took a decision. They started
To put the
put
new
this
escrow accounts. Yeah.
new law, which is
New laws. Yeah.
a developer is starting a development today, they need to have a RERA account, escrow account. They must have it in Dubai Land Department. Then they are allowed to market their project, and they are allowed to sell. There are terms and conditions to this. So yeah. So after the new development happened, like after all
Yeah.
this,
Yeah, this.
they are running,
Yeah.
and before 2008. Then after the new market, then I don't think there was any
No,
problem.
there was nothing. After the investment become very secure. Now, if you see, if you invest anything in Dubai now, it's a very much secure, because this you are protected from everywhere. Now, whatever has been happened, it has been happened. It has been in the past history. But now, whatever is being anybody is investing in Dubai, he will find a very secure place to
So
invest in.
we have a RERA, we have a escrow
Yeah.
account. You're paying straight to the developer's escrow account, and that money going into
Routed through the RERA.
project name.
Yeah,
and
project
into
name.
in RERA.
Yeah.
So that's the
That is a very very secure
Yeah.
field. Because not doing good, because some the developers they run away from the market. So those were the period where we lost some money in the market, But we learned a lot of lesson, and the Dubai also, this improved on this section.
From this spot, then after that, when Dubai started noticing, like, there are things going on like this, then government, they took a decision. They started
To put the new
this
escrow accounts in.
new law, which is
New laws,
if developer is starting a development today, they need to have a RERA account, escrow account. They must have it in Dubai Land Department. Then they are allowed to market their project, and they are allowed to sell. There are terms and conditions to this. So yeah. So after the new development happened, like after all this, they are running, and before 2008. Then after the new market, then I don't think there was any
No, there was nothing. After the investment become very secure. Now, if you see, if you invest anything in Dubai now, it's a very much secure, because this you are protected from everywhere. Now, whatever has been happened, it has been happened. It has been in the past history, But now, whatever is being, anybody is investing in Dubai, he will find a very secure place, to
So
invest in.
we have a RERA, we have a escrow account. You're paying straight to the developer's escrow account, and that money going into
routed through the RERA.
project name.
Project
name. in RERA.
Yeah.
So that's
that is a very, very secure field,
So tell us about the business right now. Like now we are sitting at 19th September 2021. So tell us what differences do you see in your business? How your business is going now?
Well, now business is picking up, because fear of the corona has almost this settled down to the people. People now understand the thing, and now the business is picking up. They have started now thinking the different way. Everybody is protecting themselves with the mask and with all this thing, and they are doing also house treatment. Also, somebody is caring for, everybody is caring for themselves. So that is why now the effect of corona has come down. So that is why now the people are start moving, and start this moving from place to place, and a lot of tourists are coming here now. So now the business is picking up very nicely. Even the customers are the international customers are also coming here, and they are contacting us. They have taken some of the consignment recently from us. So I feel now business is moving back in the track.
So thank you so much, sir.
All right.
It is always a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
To know
So
about
nice
your
of you.
story,
Yes.
about your business. Thank you for telling to our viewers.
Thank you.